FPL camper on the road, chasing points where dreams are sold.
Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a team selection video for Game Week 16 / Game Week review / maybe free hit activation, which I'm being forced to because I just don't see any other better Game Week. Welcome back. Missed you all. I was supposed to make a Game Week review video on Monday, by the way, but I just decided to drop that. One, I was super tired. Two, I was super depressed. I was like, what's the point? I mean, not literally depressed, but I mean FPL depression. Because another dreadful game week. But at this point, I'm becoming immune to this. You know, it's becoming more of a joke at this point. So maybe the expectations have dropped so low that, you know, they say have no expectations and you'll never be disappointed. That's what's happening to me now. I feel slowly. So look, I mean, it's good. So I decided to make a video on Wednesday instead of Thursday and have a, you know, team selection, look at the team very quick, and also see a free hit draft, which I'm not... I just regret not playing the free hit on Game Week 13 so badly that at this point it's like whatever. But let's just jump straight into it because there's a lot to cover about. It might be a longer video than usual. Yeah. Another very, very disappointing game week. What can I say? Another big red arrow at this point. I'll show you game week by history later, just to see how dreadful my game weeks have been. Let's just go to Fantasy app and go to Fantasy over here. And as you can see, 57 points below the average. I mean, when you're below the average, you know that red arrow was bad. 47 points. Verbruggen, trash. Since I brought him in, and now it's got Liverpool away and then Arsenal away in 2 game weeks. I already regret. I mean, I don't know what's happening this season. I need a new goalkeeper. I was going to go for Sanchez, who by the way got 10 points. I was going to go for Sanchez, and then I was watching this podcast, and then I got convinced to get Verbruggen because good value, 4.4. You save some money, but it's never been about the money this season, has it? So there he is. Too late to go to Sanchez now. I mean, I could because I do have 5 free transfers. Just sounds stupid. Already regretting it. And as I said, Liverpool away, Arsenal away in 3 game weeks, and then Sunderland home, which they're probably going to concede. They're not keeping any clean sheets. Richards. Yeah. Where was that fixture? Game week 15 here. They won 2-1. They conceded. He got DEFCONs again, but... I mean, I can't complain. Munoz didn't start, but Gay is smashing it again. I don't even know. Like, it's so depressing. How do I have one of my favorite defenders to own an FPL in my team has been Richards, and he's still outscored by 3 other defenders from the same team. Make it make sense. I'm speechless at this point. Virgil, another trash transfer that I made. It's just disgusting. He had a clean sheet at West Ham, and then no clean sheet Sunderland home, no clean sheets Leeds away, and now they got Brighton at home. They kept a clean sheet in Europe. They did that, so I don't know. Timber, I wasn't expecting a clean sheet this game, so it's fine. He did get DEFCONs, I think, but he got a minus point at the end because they conceded 2. So yeah. Buemo, I mean, you would think, oh yeah, Buemo returned, but then Bruno Fernandes just, if I wasn't having a horrible game week already, he just was the last nail in the coffin. Just murdered me. He was just like bullets shooting someone who's already dead, you know? Like that meme, stop it, he's already dead. That was me this game week. I mean, at this point I became... Foden returned, but who cares? Foden is owned by anyone right now. 27% gonna go. He had like insane... I think he had like 0.5. Yeah, he's 8.6. I bought him 8.1 last week. He's 8.6, so it's increased 0.5 in price. Ridiculous. Minta, trash since I brought him in again. 3-2-3. I mean, every move that I've done has just been trash. Saka, I'd say trash. I shouldn't say it's trash. That's a bit overreacting. But I mean, he's not returning for the money that he's invested in him. Let's just say that. And every game week, I'm like waiting. Okay, maybe this game week, and maybe he's being helped by the fact that there's no outstanding picks in midfield, super consistent ones, which is why you have the likes of Semenyo, Declan Rice, Caicedo up there in terms of points. So maybe that's why he is there. And then Voltemada, I mean, he did return last game week and the game week before, so it's fine. Burnley at home, you would expect for him to score this game week. It didn't, so a bit disappointed, especially in the bad game week. At this point, I'm like, should I go? Because so many managers are with 5 in midfield and 2 attackers, and I'm just have 3 attackers who are not. I mean, Thiago is fine, even though he blanked. I brought him for long term, so he's got 2 very good fixtures coming up. 3 very good, I would say. Bournemouth as well. They're conceding so many goals, so I'm not mad about that. And he's also highly owned, so you almost need him for damage limitation. Haaland, captain, trash. He goes and scores 14 pointers in a Fulham away, which you would consider more of a difficult fixture. And then Leeds at home and Sunderland at home blanks. I mean, just make it make sense again. Make it make sense. Someone help me. Is it me who's playing bad FPL, or is just FPL trash this season? I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't even know. Like, would I be shocked if he goes to Crystal Palace and scores a hat-trick? No, I wouldn't. That's a very Haaland thing to do this season. On the time when I want to captain Saka, who hasn't been consistent at all, but he plays Wolves at home. I mean, Wolves look just dreadful. Sorry, Chris, I know you support them, but they look dreadful, and they're probably going to get relegated, which is sad to see. Yeah, and also a wounded Arsenal, who lost to Villa. They're going to try to bounce back aggressively and prove a point, and Wolves just happen to be the next sacrifice. So, of course I'm going to captain Saka, because everybody's going to captain Saka. Anyways, that's it. Diouf with 6 points on the bench. It's just funny. I mean, at this point, it's just funny. This guy is blank. I brought him in on wildcard, and look at it. Sea of reds. Just blanks. And then he keeps a clean sheet. On the game week where I needed points. Yeah. Big team, as you can see, I already brought Bruno Fernandes in because it was increasing in price last night, and I know Mbeumo is going to AFCON. He is playing this game, probably, most likely, and going to AFCON afterwards, but I was like, he's going to drop, Bruno is going to increase. But the stupid part is, if I play the free hit, it's going to go back to Mbeumo, so I lost the price change anyways, but I just made that transfer anyways. In case I don't decide to play the free hit, at least I, save some money, 0.2. But that's how the team is looking, and I'll tell you that I don't like the team at all. So you would, especially if you put Verbruggen, who is the the default goalkeeper there. So that's how the team was initially. So Liverpool away, horrible game. I don't even know what to say. Dubravka's got Fulham at home, and I'm expecting Fulham. They've been doing well. They've been scoring goals, but not getting points. So they're gonna go on that game, and they're probably gonna score some goals. So both horrible options. I've got Richards, City at home, horrible option. I've got Virgil, Brighton at home. It isn't horrible, but isn't good. He's probably going to concede, knowing Liverpool this season. Timber, Wolves home, great fixture. Fernandes, Bournemouth home, great fixture. Foden, Crystal Palace away. I'm not that keen. If I'm playing the free hit, he's going. I'm keeping Haaland, but Foden is going because I feel like there's better options in midfield. Minta, Liverpool away, horrible. I mean, he's been horrible in any other easier matches, but this is just... Saka, Wolves at home, captain. Great fixture. Arguably, I would want to have another Arsenal attacker. I just don't know who is going to start. If I knew Marino would start and play, but then... man. It's just... It's sad that it's only Saka, and even Saka might be rotated because... arguably they want to... If there's a game you want to rotate your best players, it's Wolves at home. So he might start on the bench, you never know. Or might come off early. But there's just no other attackers. I don't know, Marino might start, but then Gyökeres is back. Do you risk Gyökeres? And he might start on the bench. Is Martinelli going to play on the left? Is Eze going to play on the left? Is Trossard going to play on the left? Ødegaard? I don't know, man. It's just so if I play the free hit, I'm definitely going to go triple Arsenal. But I just don't know if I should go double defense and Saka or double attack and Timber. Yeah, and I've got Voltemade Sunderland away. This is a derby, Newcastle Sunderland. So maybe it's good to have him there. I don't know. I was thinking of just because Thiago and Haaland, I'm gonna keep them, even in my free hit, both of them. But Voltemade is a bit of a, I don't know, 50-50. I mean, I could keep him because he would want to score a goal in the derby, but at the same time, it's a derby, so you know Sunderland is going to go all guns blazing, and they're at home. So that's where I'm at the moment. I don't like most of my picks, so if I play the free hit, let's just go straight into it. Let's not waste time. So Verbruggen would be gone, and he might be gone even if I don't play it. Actually, I think I might bring Sanchez and just change the whole strategy. The whole point was why I brought Verbruggen is that I have this stupid thing sometimes. Like I make, 4 or 5 changes in my team, and I was like, oh, this is how my team is going to look like in 4 or 5 game weeks, and I have the exact money or just like 0.1, 0.2. So the whole point was to bring Palmer from Buemo, and I had the exact points to do the moves that I wanted. And then with Verbruggen in. So with Sanchez, I couldn't do that because he's, 0.4 more expensive. And look where I'm now. I'm at the point where I just forget. I don't even think I'm going to bring in Palmer because he's just back from injury. And he didn't start yesterday in the Champions League game. And even if he starts, like last game week, you don't know if he's going to, perform at the highest level because he needs some time to get to the rhythm. So he's gone on if I play the free hit. Richard's gone if I play the free hit. And even Virgil is gone if I play the free hit. Diouf would be gone because I would get something very cheap. 3.8. So like the cheapest of the cheapest at there. Someone here like Malacia, just to save money. So there's 2 options in goalkeeper. I would either bring Raya and have double Arsenal defense, or I'd bring Sanchez and have double Arsenal attack. But let's just try with Raya right now, and then I'll bring definitely a Chelsea, even though Chelsea lost again last night to Atalanta. I don't know what happened to them. Like every Premier League team is so inconsistent. You never know what to expect. Look, they might go on and smash Everton at home, and I think they will, or not smash, but they're gonna win, and it's gonna be a good game. I feel like Chelsea's gonna win. I don't know if they keep a clean sheet though, but yeah. So Chalobah, and now for the third defender. So there's a couple of options. I could go for someone from Brentford, defender, or I could go double Chelsea defense and bring in, Reece James, for example. Let's just go here, James. But the worst part with this is that if they concede, it is what it is. Or I could just go for, a Brentford defender, Vandenberg or someone else. Leeds at home, but Leeds have been scoring goals though, so if it was Burnley at home, I'd be more comfortable probably. Mintek gone, Foden gone, and Xhaka gone. Either I'll get a super cheap or someone else. Voltemade, maybe. So if I'm playing the free hit, I'm definitely bringing Palmer, because what's the point if I can't risk it? Because I wouldn't want to bring Palmer at this point, permanently, but on the free hit, Everton at home, maybe a penalty or something. You never know. And you want to have a triple Chelsea, because Chelsea, Arsenal have great fixtures, and Brentford. So speaking of Brentford, I would probably bring Otara, because, trauma, PTSD from last, where's Brentford? From the last free hit that everyone brought Schade, and Dango got so many points. And here we are, 2.7 in the bank. No money for this team. So either downgrade Voltemade to GUI and then play another, or downgrade one of the Chelsea defenders. So yeah, likely if I bring Reece James, I'll likely not have Chalobah. So maybe Reece James more upper hand because he's on corners and set pieces. So it's that, or as I said, I could bring in Sanchez here and still have double. Maybe this is better options. Bring in Sanchez and have a Brentford defender over here. Let's just go to Brentford. So Vandenberg 4.5. So have James, Vandenberg and Timber play and Sanchez on goal. And now I have 4.7. That's very little money. Damn, man. So I would have to, if I want to have this team, I would have to downgrade Voltamada to someone else. Yeah, not good. Not good. And who would I bring? I mean, Watkins. No, actually, yeah. 3.5, no money. West Ham away, that's a good fixture as well. There's a couple of options. Liverpool is interesting because I could bring a Liverpool player, but then I can't have Palmer. So then I would have to have two cheaper, maybe Enzo Fernandez or someone else from Chelsea, or a Caicedo. Dewsbury Hall, by the way, he's had an insane a couple of games. I was so close to making a sideway transfer and just sell Jaka for Dewsbury Hall and just have him on the bench either way, because the fixtures are not good. Chelsea away, Arsenal home, but after that, it's not too bad. Burnley away, Forest away, Brentford home, Wolves home, Villa away, Leeds home, Brighton away, and he's scored even in his difficult matches. He's been scoring. Wow, Chelsea midfielders have dropped pretty low. Pedro Neto maybe could be a good shout. Pedro Neto, now I have 6.6 to spend, so maybe a Declan Rice. Definitely no money. No, it's 7.1, so no money for there. And even Bruno Guimaraes, 6.9. Yeah, no Akitika then. So maybe Watkins at West Ham away, because they've been looking good, but Watkins same price is even more expensive. Yeah, James to Chalobah then. I don't know. What is happening here? Now I have 6.8. Still not enough money. Anyways, I mean, could get a cheap forward here. Let's just go to. What cheap forward can I bring? Richarlison, who do they play? Forest away, maybe? I don't know. It's not the worst, and then... But actually, I don't need... Why am I doing this? I don't need 5 good midfielders, because I'm not going to play all 5 of them. So either I go for a very cheap on attack here, because I can't play it. I was thinking there's something wrong. So let's just go for my... No, not GUI, because I have triple Chelsea. What is happening? So let's go for Obi. So now I can bring in Palmer. And 8.1 I've got to spend. So yeah, now I could bring in the likes of Declan Rice, even Ødegaard, Eze. I could Pedro Neto, anyone, and even Rodgers from Aston Villa. You know, just because West Ham, they've been looking poor as well. So yeah, this is it. This is how I feel I would line up. I think 5 midfielders it's more appealing than 3 attackers, because I want to move. I've been playing 3-4-3 for so long now. I want to move back to my favorite 3-5-2. I don't think it's worth investing that much in the attack. So yeah, this 4th attacker, I feel like Palmer, Bruno, Otara and Saka would be there. This one, no. I mean, this one should be Arsenal, obviously. So Rice or Ødegaard or Marino or Eze, if I want to risk that. And if not, if I get Rodgers, then I'll go for Raya here in goal and get Rodgers or someone else in here. Semenyo, who does he play? No, United away, not a good fixture. 6.9 now I've got suddenly again. So I wouldn't afford Rodgers. Wow, so I can't have Raya. Jesus. Okay, Declan Rice, 7.1. Well, then I've got, yeah. So maybe go Rice. Or Eze, or Marino. or Trossard, depending on if we get some information. Let's see. They play Champions League tonight, depending on rotation, everything. There's a lot of things going on, so I haven't activated the free hit yet. But also, I feel like if I activate it, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. For 5 players to change, I mean, maybe it's worth it. And also, there's no, if I go to fixtures here. Where do you go? Where is the fixtures here? Game week 17 is not good. Newcastle is playing Chelsea. City, West Ham, okay, but I already have double City. And I might bring O'Reilly or someone else. I have triple anyways. So no point on that. Wolves playing Brentford. I already have, you know, I have Thiago and I might bring another one, like Vandenberg for Richards or something. Spurs playing Liverpool, not good. And Arsenal playing Everton away. That's not an easy fixture as well. Crystal Palace leads away. Villa United, so not a good game week. A lot of away matches. This one, United Newcastle, again, not good. City Forest away. I mean, it's not bad. It's not ideal. Arsenal Brighton at home, maybe. But outside of that, Chelsea Villa. Yeah. 19 maybe. That's the last chance anyways. So it could be could have some Newcastle players to Burnley away. Chelsea has Bournemouth home. That's a good fixture as well. Brighton West Ham. Arsenal Villa, not good again. But United has got Wolves, so I can triple up on United. And then Palace has Fulham at home. That's decent. Liverpool has Leeds at home. Decent. Especially I feel like Liverpool, they're by this stage, they need to have done something. Even if they don't recover from this crisis, they'll sack a manager and get a new manager bounce. And then City's got Sunderland away, which is not as good as Sunderland at home, but it's still good. So maybe game week 19 is the last chance. But Verbruggen, I would have to use at least 2 more transfers this game week to feel comfortable going to this team. And that would be, I mean, if I played Dubravka Fulham, which I'm not convinced. Verbruggen I would sell, Richards I would sell, Mint I would sell. So that's 3 more transfers. And then that would mean I've used 4 free transfers from 5. And that's not good. But anyways, recheck the league. Wow, this video has gone over 20 minutes now because I can see here. This is it, the top 5. I have dropped to 11. Disgusting in my own league. We got Oscar number 1 still. Retain that, even though Joseph Robinson was first for a while. But they're very close to each other now. 10 points only. We got Chris, who's gone to number 3. Wow, he's going for that. Chris on number 3. Great game week. 920 points now. We've got Alex Millar on number 4. Dropped to number 4. Only 3 points behind. And we've got Bruno Oliveira at number 5. 34 players already. If you want to join the league, the link is in the description. We're going to lock the league at game week 20, so only a couple of more game weeks to sign up. The winner gets their favorite football team's shirt. That's it. I'm sorry this took so long, but I try to, mash both game week review and team selection and free hit in one. And there's a lot of thoughts, and just my season is going so horrible that I feel insecure about any move. Anything I do, I just feel insecure about it because I feel like it's going to be the wrong move. That's where I'm at the moment. I hope I'll get some green arrows. Get back in my feet. I'm on 470,000 rank. I was supposed to show you the game week history, but forgot about that. By game week 8, I was 30,000. Game week 8. So by game week 15, I am on 470,000. I've had only 1 green arrow. So I had red arrow 9, red arrow 10. I had a small green on 11. And then red, 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 red. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you've stayed with me all this time, I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed the videos, please like and subscribe and help us grow. I would really appreciate that. And very good luck this game week. I'll see you next week for a game week review. Hopefully on the green arrow. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.